Will our brave survivors finally figure out that running in high heels during a zombie apocalypse is just a terrible idea? Are we going to see more emotional breakdowns or romantic entanglements, or both simultaneously because why not? So many questions, so few brain cells left to process them. But fear not, dear friends, for we shall uncover all the juicy details about All of Us Are Dead Season 2. Stay tuned. Why was All of Us Are Dead such a massive hit for Netflix, breaking records in viewership and paving the way for a swift Season 2 renewal? All of Us Are Dead took the world by storm when it premiered on Netflix in January 2022. The South Korean zombie thriller series quickly captivated audiences across the globe, breaking viewership records in its first 10 days on the platform. According to Netflix, All of Us Are Dead garnered 361 million viewing hours in just the first 10 days after its release. This made it one of the most successful Netflix original series launches at the time. There are several factors that contributed to the runaway success of All of Us Are Dead. Firstly, the popularity of the Korean entertainment industry has already been on the rise globally in recent years. The Oscar-winning Korean film Parasite and the K-pop band BTS paved the way for more Korean content to break through to international audiences. All of Us Are Dead rode this rising wave of interest in Korean entertainment. The zombie genre also remains ever popular with viewers who love the thrills and action that zombie stories provide. Combine this with Netflix's global reach, and All of Us Are Dead was primed for success. More importantly, the show itself resonated strongly with audiences. It provided an emotionally compelling story about a group of high school students fighting to survive a zombie apocalypse that breaks out in their school. Viewers connected with the characters and became invested in their struggles against the undead horrors unleashed. The young cast gave outstanding performances that made the characters feel relatable. And the series balanced gory zombie action with moving drama between the students. The writing and direction kept the pacing tight with twists and turns to keep audiences hooked. Given the meteoric success of Season 1, Netflix quickly renewed All of Us Are Dead for a second season in June 2022. The tantalizing cliffhanger ending left audiences eager for more and primed the hype for the next installment. As one of Netflix's biggest sleeper hits, All of Us Are Dead Season 2 has a lot of anticipation riding on it to deliver another thrilling and emotional zombie epic. What are the most pressing mysteries and story threads left dangling that All of Us Are Dead Season 2 needs to address? All of Us Are Dead Season 1's finale left several major cliffhangers and unresolved storylines that have fans theorizing and anticipating how Season 2 will address them. The nature of the zombie-human hybrids was one of the biggest mysteries presented. The finale revealed that Nam Ra has become a sentient zombie-human hybrid who has retained her humanity, but the show left unclear how many other hybrids there may be and what capabilities they possess. Are they as big a threat as regular zombies? Can they control their human sides, or will they succumb to their zombie urges? This plot device opens up a wealth of new story directions the show could explore in its second season. Another huge unresolved twist was the fate of Cheong-san. One of the most heartbreaking late twists was Cheong-san seemingly sacrificing himself to blow up the school and kill the zombies, leaving his love On-jo devastated. But hints have emerged that Cheong-san may have improbably survived. Fans are desperate to know if he is somehow still alive. If he did survive, his return in Season 2 would inject the narrative with an emotional high point early on. There are also many other students whose fates remain unknown after the finale focused only on the main friends group's escape. Did any others survive, or did the whole school become overrun? Viewers are eager to find out what happened to the broader student population. Other dangling threads include whether a zombie cure could still be possible after the lab pursuing it was destroyed, and the origin of the zombie virus was never explained. Was it an accident or part of a more sinister plot? The answers to these burning questions will shape the direction of All of Us Are Dead's next chapter. Fans are rabid to see how the story progresses for their favorite characters amid resolving these gripping mysteries. Which characters are confirmed to return for All of Us Are Dead Season 2? And might any deceased characters come back somehow? While plot details remain tightly under wraps, the cast of characters returning for All of Us Are Dead Season 2 offers some hints at what to expect. Netflix is confirming that the core friends group of students from Season 1 will reprise their roles, including Park Ji-hoo as Nam On-jo, the kind-hearted protagonist and Cheong-san's love interest, Yoon Chan-young as Lee Jeong-san, the selfless leader of the group who seemingly died but may return, Cho Yi-hyun as Choi Nam-ra, who now exists as a human zombie hybrid, Lomon Lee as Lee Si-hyuk, the volatile firebrand within the group, Ha Seung-ri as Jang Ha-ri, the bright and optimistic student, Lee Yoon-saem as Park Mi-jin, the grounded voice of reason, Kim Boo-yoon as Hyo-ring, Namra's wealthy friend, and Im Jae-hyuk as Dae-soo, the zombie-killing baseball star. Other key characters like the scientists, military personnel, and school staff could also return in some capacity. The biggest question is whether any deceased characters might come back somehow. Given the zombie theme, reanimation is not out of the question. The strongest candidate would be Cheong-sa if he did indeed improbably survive his sacrificial explosion, but we may see some other students or characters return as zombies or in flashbacks. Fans will be watching closely for any surprises. How might the addition of more hybrid zombies change the direction of the story in All of Us Are Dead Season 2? One of the biggest game changers for All of Us Are Dead Season 2 will be the introduction of more zombie-human hybrids like Namra. In just the finale, Namra ominously alludes to sensing them out there, implying she is not the only hybrid. This plot device opens up a wealth of new story directions the show could explore in its second season. Most urgently, hybrids could represent a new level of threat and menace beyond even the average zombies. If they retain human cunning and intelligence with zombie strength and aggression, they could be nearly unstoppable adversaries for our heroes. It also raises complex questions if any hybrids can maintain their humanity versus succumbing to their ravenous undead instincts. Alternatively, the hybrid concept allows room for more nuanced storytelling. What if some hybrids do keep their humanity and can ally with the students against pure zombie hordes? But distrust and conflict could emerge, similar to zombie stories that feature sympathizer humans helping zombie friends. There is rich narrative potential in the moral dilemmas hybrids raise. From a character standpoint, having multiple hybrids around could force our protagonists to confront people they knew who are now changed. The drama writes itself if friends, classmates, teachers, or family have become hybrids. This could push emotional character arcs in new directions. And on a societal level, the emergence of hybrids raises fascinating questions. How would the government and military respond? Why do fans desperately want Cheong-san to have survived, and what impact would his return have on Season 2? Arguably, the biggest emotional cliffhanger from All of Us Are Dead Season 1 was the apparent sacrificial death of the male lead Cheong-san. He has emerged as one of the fans' favorite characters. Devoted viewers are desperate for any signs that he may have somehow survived blowing himself up to defeat the zombies. There are strong clues that Cheong-san will return in Season 2. The most telling is that actor Yoon Chan-seong is confirmed to be as part of the returning cast. Fans are closely analyzing the finale events to theorize how he could have lived, with speculation ranging from him jumping free to a fortunate blast shield protecting him in the ventilation shaft. Ultimately, fans are so passionate about #Cheong-san lives because his character resonated so deeply over the season. He evolved into the moral compass and courageous leader of the group. His selfless personality and unconditional love for Namjo made him stand out as a heroic and principled lead. Fans became invested in his budding romance with Namjo. His noble sacrifice was devastating, so the hope remains that he could be miraculously reunited with his friends. From a story standpoint, bringing Cheong-san back would inject the narrative with an emotional high point early on. His reunion with Anjo would be heartwarming. He could emerge even more galvanized to protect his friends, and Cheong-san returning from the dead would reinforce that any lost character has the potential to come back, raising stakes. Losing Cheong-san left the group leaderless. Having him back would allow the character growth he exhibited in the first season to further flourish as he guides his friends through the more peril. And that's a wrap, ladies and gentlemen. Another enlightening dive into the undead madness of All of Us Are Dead Season 2. Remember folks, if you enjoyed this video as much as we enjoyed making it, don't forget to smash that like button for entertaining content.